doesn't have right now is TikTok.
Maybe.
You sick fuck. Wait, sick fucks.
Maybe.
You poor fuckers.
Because I say maybe because Donald Trump, as you can see here, has said that he will most likely give TikTok a 90-day extension to avoid a ban. However, it's going to be banned. It is banned right now. So if anybody in America that somehow gets TikTok through a VPN or whatever, it's going to fine TikTok $5,000.
As of this moment, TikTok in the United States of America is banned. Nobody in the 50 states is able to use it. That's how many is there in America? Like 50 million?
50. No, I was saying 50 states.
No.
You just said 50.
No people. Like isn't there like 9 million in New York alone?
300 million.
There's 350 million.
There's 800 million in New York.
There's not 800 million in New York.
8 million. 9 million.
800 million.
That's like a country over there.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I guess 350 is 330 million American citizens.
Okay.
Honestly,
I said fit. I was way off.
That sucks for people who like make a living off TikTok.
I feel sorry for them. For sure.
They're not educated here in the empty
They get a real job now. Just kidding.
Damn. What are we doing?
Well, they're just gonna move to YouTube Shorts. Well,
yeah, that's true.
Well, and that's the thing though, is like I would say like doing YouTube and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of a new job now.
Because
a lot of people do that.
Like Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels don't pay you, right?
They do.
Do they?
Yes, even Twitter pays you somehow.
I'm able to be monetized on Instagram. I don't really do anything on it though, but yeah, you can be gifted subs and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so maybe that's why. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit more profitable that way because it's like I always thought like, oh, if you make TikTok or you make TikToks, you only get paid by TikTok and possibly YouTube, but I knew it was a lot less. But if there's a lot of different avenues that you can post on, I can see how it can be a little bit more than like say like YouTube because I don't think like Facebook pays for long form content,
right? Man, I was looking to how people stream on TikTok, and if you want to stream on OBS, first off, you need 1,000 followers or whatever, or you need to sign up with an agency, and they demand you stream at least like 10 hours a week or like some amount per year or month. It's insane.
Wait, the stream where?
On TikTok. So I was like, fuck that. Fuck you, TikTok.
Wow, that's
you
crazy.
have to get an agent like 007?
Yeah, an actual agent. You got to sign up with an agency
with
or
Q
something.
Or M?
Imagine
yeah,
that.
Don't do that.
Sign up to stream and it's like, all right, 008.
your first mission.
Gives you a 008.
Your first mission.
What did you say before we were playing James Bond?
Oh, I thought Q.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why I said that. Oh, yeah.
Q's hot old tits.
The Q is
thinking
the
it was the woman, but Q's the old guy.
No, Q's the old man.
So I wanted Q.
The
I lusted
genius
for
old
Q's
man.
hot old tits.
But TikTok, that's crazy because it's like, okay, so first, okay, you brought this up in an earlier podcast of the Empty Minds. TikTok live streams are weird. Like the whole like somebody staring directly at the camera and going like, I don't know, they're wearing like bunny ears or something, and they're like, I don't know what do they say? They say like a chant and they repeat it every couple seconds for like an hour.
Yeah, they're called NPC streamers. So it's just like they sit there and they got like a blank expression, and then somebody gives money with like a cherries emoji, and there's something related to that emoji. So next thing you know, they'll go like, ah, cherries, and then somebody does a banana, and they're like, oh.
It's weird. There's another one where it's like somebody's crying. And like every time you get bits, it hurts them, and they're like, it's the opposite. It's getting really fucked up.
I would think that they were hurt initially.
No, people
and then
want
later
to
you
hurt
get
them, and
bits
that's the entertainment. There's other ones where people are trying to do a job. This is a meta.
Why do you know this one?
I'm
were you watching these videos?
No, there's other ones where people try and do a job. So I don't know what it is, like construction or something. And every time they get a bit, the job gets interrupted, and that's entertainment for TikTok. So that's why I'm like, okay, TikTok.
Is the audience of TikTok like babies?
They're babies or psychopaths. So. It's one of those.
Honestly, who uses TikTok though?
Who's giving these people
money?
A
huge majority of people.
I've used it like a couple nights where I'd like just like watching random shit, and but I never use it. Like never ever use it.
It's big with the childhood populace. It's the new thing. It's just like how YouTube was our thing growing up. This is their thing.
Yeah.
It's mind-numbing, dumb
YouTube
content.
said that they're pushing shorts as their main thing now.
Mm.
YouTube has said that.
That's why we're now in a shorts format.
Yeah, that's why you just see the screen shrink.
Yeah. Should we release our entire 2-hour podcast on shorts? Let us know in the
Imagine
comments
that
section.
we release a 2-hour podcast, but in like 1 minute increments.
I really
should we
of
design
content.
this in a way where it's like, imagine someone's like on the toilet shitting. Only got too descriptive there, and they're like swiping, and then they're going through YouTube Shorts, and it lands on us, and we got to be like, don't scroll, stay here for a second. Is that what we should do as our new intro?
Just the fact that you
Yeah. Specifically that spicy Taco Bell.
spicy dump.
spicy dumb.
That is not what I said.
Oh fuck, that killed me. Imagine you're in the bathroom.
I think that TikTok will be back by the time this podcast comes out.
Oh, 100%.
You know, TikTok did send out a message saying that they will be temporarily unavailable in America. But what deal are they going to possibly make when Democrats and Republicans both voted TikTok out unless they sell to an American?
This is my conspiratory mind. Ugh. This is my just fingered a piece of ground beef. Is that I believe that they're shutting it down because the big thing is that sell to somebody in the States. I just think US wants a piece.
Yeah,
I think that's all this is about.
That's why
Is that US has no fucking hand in this big money pot and they want a piece. Like, what the fuck is the thing about like control? Like, there's so many apps where it's like that are made by developers from different parts of like even China, and it's like they're not being shut down. I just feel like it has nothing to do with public security. I think they just want a piece of this shit.
How will they get that? Oh yeah, just give us your app. Like that could make sense.
Well, that's what they're saying. Sell us the rights to it in the States.
What was all that shit with Mr. Beast trying to buy it?
Yeah, Mr. Beast. Well, he said he was getting contacted from like billionaires willing to back him, and he wanted a seat at the table of the buying, because that's what they're saying is like it's either TikTok remains part of China. Holy, it's like they're a fucking country. Like TikTok remains like China owned, or they sell their American spot to the US. And then it's like they're still owned by TikTok. Oh, I actually don't know how it would work. But they have to rebrand. It feels like they would still keep everything, but it's just like the US owns a chunk. So what they would want to do is like sell their US buildings and all that to somebody in the US, and then they can be taxed through the US and all this shit.
Yeah, they're just worried about spying going on, and like the fact that they're not selling maybe is also a suggestion that maybe they don't want Americans to know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe, but over 500,000 TikTokers have flocked to Red Note, another Chinese-owned app, which is hilarious. So
Really?
maybe that one will get also banned.
But yeah, so Mr. Beast just said pretty much like, yeah, I got these people who are backing me. If TikTok wants to sell, give us a seat at the table. We'll talk. That's pretty much what he said.
And and TikTok has just said that they don't want to be sold. They don't want to sell to anybody. So I think it's going to be a pretty long goddamn ban. I mean,
you guys are both yawning over there. I look over. Both your eyes are beet red. They're watering.
Like Forrest
you
is
guys
crying.
are blinking.
What'd you guys do up here?
I don't know what it is when we record or anything. I just get really tired.
look at me both.
Yeah, you both are red eyes. Red eyes, black dragon.
And you guys like water in your eyes and you're fucking blinking. It looks hilarious. Canada's not being affected with all of this, and we're still up and running, and we can use it. Empty Minds 4B on TikTok.
But if America does something, Canada usually follows when it comes to policy like this, especially when it comes to like food shit. What was that? People were talking about a red dye that America banned, but Canada's not, and there's a big uproar. So with that in mind, if TikTok is banned like this and stays banned, will Canada follow? Well,
actually, I saw a video where we might not use it here in the first place because
like just fucking like
no, the dyes,
plays.
The dyes.
Okay.
Oh,
you know what? We're not on TikTok actually.
We've been on Red Note the entire time.
What?
No,
flashbacks.
No, the dyes in the food. I saw a guy with 2 boxes of Fruit Loops, one from the States, one from Canada. They're completely different color. And it's because like the state uses like red dye 40 and all these dyes to dye them like a really intense color, while ours are like a flat color because they're dyed with like natural juices and shit. So I don't even know if we use those dyes in the first place.
Okay, so there could be big reasoning behind it.
I'll show you guys that video.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe not Trudeau, but the next guy that comes in will just say like TikTok's gone here too. And assuming they don't sell to Canada. I don't know. What would the rule be? Yeah.
Sell to us. Sell to the empty minds. We're not willing to give you any money, but we'll back you. We'll let you spoil. Yeah, speaking of something else that is being shitty, because in the United States, big shitty situation. But talk about another fucking thing that's just shitty out the ass. Is the Rolling Stones list, my guys. The Rolling Stones list.
Yes.
You fucker.
No, I know. What do you
You're
say?
both yawning over there with your fucking eyes.
All I was thinking was when you said Rolling Stones away and like the echo and then Mini Minds video. Mini Minds
The Rolling Stones. Many Minds on YouTube, please. Holy desperate.
Please. That's what our YouTube shorts should be. A 10-second short. A 2-second short of us screaming like subscribe.
Please, fuck. We have content, so at least it's something.
Don't swipe. Don't wipe. We know. We know where you are right
We
now.
wipe. You guys.
Anyways,
Every time I look over there, you guys just look fucking wrecked. What the?
I'm waiting for something to talk about.
So the Rolling Stones list suck. They always have.
Yeah.
If you I look back at it and it's like in the 80s, Rolling Stones was the magazine, the reputable magazine for rock, for music. Like everybody knew, like if you were getting interviewed by like Rolling Stones magazine, that was the shit. Fast forward to 2024. Every time they release a fucking list, I'm just like, what the fuck what did they fuck up this time? Because like top 100 guitarists in the top 10, Taylor Swift was in there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I remember this. Number 8.
It's a joke. She's not a
and
guitarist.
it's like she is a good musician. Well, I'm just mean like she has some of the hit songs out there, so there's no denying that she's up there for like best artist, best whatever. But I just mean like she's never like showed her chops at guitar,
and she's not focused as a guitarist. She's a singer.
I think my son can play better than her, probably.
Damn.
Like she plays her song. She knows good to her.
Like
chords,
she's influential. She's like an influencer, I'd say.
Well, I've heard that. You've heard me. Yeah, I've heard somebody say that, and you watch the videos. So.
Oh yeah, that. No, so I'd say she's kind of equivalent to an influencer nowadays, as opposed to like music. It's kind of, she's obviously extremely influential. A lot of the stuff about her, I feel like, is really, it's. I mean, I listen to her music and all that.
You're inspired by her?
I don't know. It's a brand. It's like a thing. I don't know. It's just, you can kind of build that up. It gets exciting, blah, blah, blah.
Well, she started off as a country artist. That's what she was.
Yeah.
It wasn't pop music at the start. She was a country artist. She played her guitar and she had her songs, but they weren't like complex by any means. And she's never like wrote something complex to be in the top 100 guitars.
No, definitely not. No.
Like pop music and rock music and like complex music are all a different thing. Like there's rock bands where it's like I wouldn't consider like most of them in like the top 100 guitarists, and a lot of them like play complex solos and shit like that.
True.
But it's like there's some bands that play chords like that, and that's their thing. Not looking at anybody AC/DC, but like Angus Young has had some good solos and he had some good songs, and see, now I'm kind of like painting myself into a corner here because it's like, does she's wrote some songs that has chords, and AC/DC has done the same thing, but I do believe that AC/DC has played some more complex shit.
People are really mad about their
Angus Young has had a
500
lot of
greatest albums of all time. That's all over the place when you type in Rolling Stones lists.
See, people hate their list. What the fuck is up at Rolling Stones and their list?
What's in their top 5 for that?
I feel like maybe it's just that they're not talked about anymore. Like nobody really thinks of Rolling Stones as like a big thing, so they try to put in talk pieces. So people, they make things that's like Rolling Stones put fucking Dolly Parton as their number one fucking death metal artist.
Yeah,
Who
like
owns the Rolling Stones? Is it the Rolling Stones?
No, that's the Rolling Stones magazine.
yeah,
Oh,
Rolling
okay.
Stone.
I was
Wait.
just wondering.
Wait, who?
What's
No,
what's
it's
going
not.
on here? I don't know.
I never thought of that because they have the same logo.
Is there- I saw one of their songs
No,
in one of the top. They have a list, the best 500 greatest songs of all time. Right.
Oh, songs. Okay.
So songs.
Wait, what is their top song?
So I'll start at 10. Ray Charles, what I'd say.
Ray Charles belongs on the list.
I don't know about that song, but
Nirvana, Smells Like Teen
No,
Spirit.
no,
That's
oh,
nine.
That's their
Number
pop
9.
song.
that's not in top 10 songs. It's
Number
fucking
8,
stupid.
The Beatles, Hey Jude. That could be
That
it.
belongs in
Yeah.
I don't know
contention
about
for
top
sure.
10, but that's
People
Beatles
maybe.
belongs in the top 10.
Beatles, Cockroaches.
Beatles, like it's I don't know about that one. But
Chuck
yeah.
Berry, Johnny Be Good. Fantastic. Back to the Future song.
Influential songs
It's
for
up
sure.
there for sure. Yeah.
The Beach Boys, Good Vibrations.
No.
I'll die on the Beach Boys Hill. They have great thaw songs.
Aretha Franklin, Respect.
No.
1967.
That was the
is.
turn. You know what? Yeah,
That's it. I wouldn't say top 10. It's a good
Oh,
song,
okay.
though.
So number
that was
4.
a big.
Number 4 is Marvin Gaye. What's going on?
No.
Why did I say it like that? What the fuck?
Like you're
What's
asking him
going
what's
on?
going on.
Number 3, John Lennon, Imagine. Ooh, maybe. I don't know.
No,
Is
This is why I talked about.
Is Bohemian Rhapsody on there?
This is why I asked about if they own it, because number 2 is the Rolling Stones. I get no satisfaction.
No.
That's a big song, man. What do you want?
satisfaction.
There's so many other way more influential songs.
Wait, this is
like
bullshit.
what?
Okay.
Hold on. What's number 1?
No, their number 1 is Bob Dylan, Like a Rolling Stone.
Oh, fuck
Richard. What the fuck?
What
You piece
the
of
fuck?
shit.
You fucking son of.
You
Number
fucking
2 is the
liars.
Rolling Stones, and number 1 is like a Rolling Stone.
Oh my god.
That's so
That's
bad.
So fucking.
Yeah. Okay, they have a 2021 list of the same thing. Number 10, Outkast, Hey Ya, 2003.
Good song.
Fleetwood Mac, Dreams, 1977.
People love that
That's
song.
up there. But
Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On, 2001.
Hey, that was a
Oh,
big song at the time.
Canceled, no. The Beatles, Strawberry Fields Forever.
See, get him. He doesn't
1967.
think any rock song belongs in the top 10.
no.
See?
No rock song?
No rap song.
Oh.
Yeah, it should not be. No, there's
What about Eminem's Lose Your Way?
not in top 10. Lose your way. No, lose yourself would not be in a top
Some
10.
rap songs belong up there because it's a lyrical structure for sure.
So 6, Marvin Gaye, What's Going On. 5, Nirvana, Smell Like Teen Spirit. 4 is Bob Dylan.
Fuck
They
these
moved
assholes.
1 to 4 now. Because
Where's
4
Bohemian
is
Rhapsody?
Like a Rolling Stone. 3 is Sam Cooke, A Change Is Gonna Come.
Sam Cooke's
No.
good.
2 is Public Enemy, Fight the Power.
Holy fuck.
Number 1, Aretha Franklin, Respect.
Oh.
What's that
No.
one?
Aretha's- That's that R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Number 1 song?
No,
Fuck no.
honestly, like
That's a good song, but number 1.
Suck it to me, suck it to me.
top 10 songs, you really have to go based off of songs that are very like
All your top 10 songs would be rock songs.
no, it wouldn't. It would have. It has to be very like songs that are just like very well known. Like if it was an AC/DC song, I don't think it would be Highway to Hell. I feel like it would be Back in Black. But
I don't think ACDC should even be up there.
But I don't think it should be in a top 10. The thing is, you gotta remember, there's so many fucking
I
songs.
think there should be at least be 2 Beatles songs in the top 10.
like out of 100
Alright.
songs. Like I think that
I got more lists.
Like I think Thriller should be in the top 10
Thrillers.
because just because of
Hmm.
when you're saying
Yes.
what is top songs of all time, you got to think of when they came out, the impact. No one has sold more albums than Michael Jackson,
Or should it be his
and it's still so popular to this day. Every year on Halloween, like you got to think of Mariah Carey's fucking Christmas song. Like I would hate to say it's in the top 10, but it's everywhere every fucking year. It's,
Yeah, but that's
True.
different. Like I wouldn't consider like Ray Parker Jr. fucking Ghostbusters that they play around every year is one of the best songs. I think
well,
they play Mariah Carey because it's the best Christmas song of that era. So
Yeah.
for Christmas songs, I get it. But I think there's better Michael Jackson songs than Thriller. So I feel like that should be on the list ahead of other things.
like I think there is
Like
better.
I think Billie
just don't
Jean
know-
is a
I
bigger
was
song,
Billie Jean.
better song than
I just don't
Thriller.
know if
Because-
everyone listens to that every year though. I feel like
Yeah,
people who
Thriller.
aren't fans of him,
Yeah, but
they
like,
know the Thriller dance.
but like that is I don't know the Thriller. I don't know the Thriller dance.
So you kind of have to come up with like criteria for how you're going to explain the top.
True. Yeah. I don't know. Thriller belongs somewhere up there. Top 10. I don't know. No, whole lot
Yeah,
of songs.
I feel
One thing's for sure. The Rolling Stones list. A lot of
No,
those songs can go.
Like Hey Jude's a good song, but Let It Be to me is a way bigger fucking classic than that. And that has to be probably in a top 10.
Let's get
I'd have
pissed
to
off
think.
about movies now.
Oh fuck.
Top 10 movies. Number 10, Forrest Gump.
That is a movie that I don't think you've seen it, right?
I
in protest of
personally,
the movie.
yeah.
It's a good movie for sure. It won movie of the year. It won the Oscar, I believe, in 1994 or 19 like when it came out movie of the year.
I know.
Like they give out awards.
Yeah.
Movie of the year.
I'm just thinking of that fucking video you sent me, or what is he trying to do? Is like make out with me or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait,
you-
what?
No,
It's not like
I
he
was
sent you a
doing
video
that,
of him
yeah.
making out with you.
There was a photo that became AI, and Forrest Gump kind of caressed. He kind of hugged Forrest, and then
You said
got real
there
weird.
was a movie, a video that came out. Like,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There's leaked footage of Tom Hanks trying to.
There was also it's a big story. It's
TMZ.
it's a long story. We're not going to get into it.
Fucking
A big
TMZ
story.
articles.
Maybe you've heard of us. Number 9, Back to the Future. You know what?
Belongs
Yeah,
It's
I would-
got to be there. Back to the
closer
Future.
to number one,
That's
honestly, to me.
really good. Did you know they one of the like the creator or like one of these two actors wanted to do another movie, but they wanted to go back to Roman times? Eh? That could have worked, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, it's so hard to say. That trilogy's perfect. I don't
I
know.
know. Number 8, Gone with the Wind. Never saw it.
Oh,
I do. I have heard
love
about
that
it.
movie.
Oh, you love it, really?
Frankly, my dear, I don't
Yep.
give a damn.
Damn, brutal.
That was like the
That's some
first swear
crazy
I believe
sass.
in a movie.
Number 7, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
Why are you saying this shit? It was weird. Empire.
I would.
Speaking of
What
vampires,
was my mouth? That was weird. I was like,
Wow.
you want a diagnosis?
So Star Wars does belong on the list. Clearly, it's popular.
Is that the best
Star
Star
Wars
Wars
is
movie?
dead now, though. But
That's the only one that's going to be on there. Do you think Empire
it
is the
should
best
have
one?
Been,
I think so.
It should have been Revenge
I think so.
or Phantom.
I,
you know.
I think Revenge is the best one if you're a Star Wars fan, but I think
yeah, if you're
in terms of
if
an
you're a
actual
loser,
like
then-
film fan,
Oh, I don't know about that.
oh yeah, it has everything in it, like everything.
I don't think people would agree with that.
yeah,
I
if
think a
you're,
lot of people
if you're a
do more
fool,
now.
then you'll vote for Empire.
But Empire, because I had the
Clearly.
big reveal at the end. It's fucking crazy. Like I watched that. Oh, I filmed my son's reaction. Maybe we talked about that in the pod. He was sitting here actually, and we were watching it. And then as soon as
Yeah.
he said, like, "I am your father," or whatever, James is just like he's looking at it, and you kind of tell he's processing it, and he's like looks at me, smiles, like, "What?" I can't remember what his reaction was, but he was so just like shocked by it, like what
Just
the
who
hell?
are they?
Because he was saying like, "Oh, like what? Like because he killed his father just now, he's gonna get revenge." Like he was so.
So okay, number 6 is Jaws. That's a movie I got to rewatch because
Oh,
been a
it's
little
so
bit.
good. Jaws is so good.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat for sure. Classic example
Darth
of the
Vader
mirror
wears leather. I don't care what you guys say.
not closing the beach. 5 is Pulp Fiction.
Definitely. You know what? This
I
is
haven't
going
watched
pretty
it.
good.
So.
Aside from Forrest Gump, there's better movies. Forrest
Yeah.
Gump is just a really fun movie.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
4 is The Godfather. Now, I don't know if it should go that low. I don't know. There's good parts to it, but it's also a little dated, a little bit. But it's still
Scarface is
good.
better.
Some
You know,
people would say-
Scarface was hated, I think, when it first came out.
That's fucked up. I saw the place where they filmed. You know, the beginning of the movie where like they kill that person in that apartment or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw the outside of that place.
Oh, really?
How do I know that? though?
Scarface?
That's ice, right?
How do
I
I
don't
know?
know.
I don't know because
It's a mushroom.
in your drink.
There's something in there. It's scaring me.
No, I remember I was walking by and somebody
ice.
said they're like, "Oh, that's where they filmed blah blah blah," and it's literally the same fucking apartment. Also, I think they filmed. No, that was different. Not in L.A. In L.A. they filmed Pretty Woman somewhere. But
I'm just gonna start saying that to people when I'm walking down the street with them. You know, that's where they filmed the
Yeah, like,
ending of.
were you in our town and you just got stopped
Yeah.
while he was like stealing your wallet?
Like, are you gonna fact check it? Fuck no. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, you know, that's where they filmed the ending
yeah, your other
to
hand is just grabbing your wallet.
The Sopranos.
Like,
I'll
grabbing
be
your
like,
wallet.
here.
Grabbing his wallet. What's in your wallet?
Grabbing
What the fuck?
I don't know
is
what I'm saying. Okay, so number 3. Wait, another Star Wars? Star Wars: A New Hope. That movie is.
oh,
That's
fucking
so funny
trash!
because earlier it said there's not going to be 2 Star Wars on it.
You can't have. Listen, maybe Empire. I know you can't. I won't give it credit just because it started the Star Wars franchise. We're talking
I
about
won't
best
give it that
movie.
much credit.
So
It's not
Empire's
better
already
than
there.
Empire.
Wizard of Oz should not be in the next 2.
It better not be.
Why? You guys don't like it?
I haven't seen it.
No, I
It's
love
not
Wizard of
really
Oz, but I just think that should not be.
Phone booth has to be on here somewhere.
I think it deserves a place. It was the first Technicolor movie. First color movie.
I think Psycho should be up there.
Relax.
I love
Actually,
that
there's been no
movie.
horror movies, right?
Definitely not Nosferatu.
See, you said
then.
I love that movie.
I do.
It's not your decision.
Yeah,
Number
A New
two.
Hope. I'm not sure about that. Oh, Titanic number 2.
Big movie. One of the biggest
it-
movies of all time.
It was
Can't
very
fight it.
big.
I remember when this movie came out. It was like
huge movie. Yeah.
It was very big.
no.
The ship.
I'm talking about the ship.
No, I remember when this movie came out and everyone talking about it back in the day. Like, yeah, like my first
True.
memories of
Well-
like movies at movie theaters or whatever.
I was a kid, so I remember people talking about the tits.
Yeah.
Is that all you remember?
Well, pretty much. I'm sorry, you go ahead. I interrupted you, but
No, that's
I'll
all
come back to the
That's all I was
tits.
saying. Keep going.
Okay.
I want to know more.
Continue, please.
Oh, please keep talking about the tits.
Forget what I was.
No, but I remember
I
like
was the
it was
one that
like
stopped
for a
talking.
lot of people, it was the first pair of tits they've ever seen, and it was the first pair of tits their parents let them see.
Because it was art.
Oh, it's
Art.
kind of the painting, all except for what part of the movie?
Yeah,
No,
it
not
was-
the painting.
Wait, what?
Oh wait, she's painting her.
Yeah.
Wait, he's I don't know the.
Yeah.
He's painting her like one of her
I
his
forgot
French.
what- I forgot about that part, so I was like, what part of the movie are we talking about?
He's painting her like one of his French girls,
Yeah.
and her tits are out.
Okay. I don't remember that. All I remember is that the ship sinks. The ship sinks at some point, right?
Talking about top 10 list.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just take a break and talk about tits.
So number one
Brandon
movie
comes back and this is what's going on.
of all time, Shawshank Redemption.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh, that's-
Yes, that
Best-
movie's fucking awesome.
Best movie though of
yes.
all time.
Yes.
Doesn't he crawl
Man.
through shit?
What?
Oh.
Yes, he does crawl through shit. He crawls through
Wait,
like
wait.
a football yard full of shit.
Oh, wait, no, that's not that fucking movie with Clint Eastwood. What movie is that?
The dirty hair, the good, the bad, the ugly, Dirty Harry. One of
No. Where
What's the
he
boxing
breaks
movie?
out of the jail in Alcatraz.
what?
Wait, is it Clint Eastwood? No, it's not him. I don't think it is.
Not Clint.
What the fuck?
I swear it was him though. Wait, maybe. What movie
There-
is
there-
that?
there is a
it's the,
movie
it's the
where they
Alcatraz movie.
Yeah, they escaped.
I don't
from
know what you're talking
Alcatraz.
about.
The
Is it-
Rock?
No, I don't
Is
know.
that with
so.
Nicolas Cage?
No.
No.
This is an older movie. That movie's so fucking good. He finally escaped the whole story of Alcatraz. How he gets out.
There's probably a lot of Alcatraz.
I swear
movies.
that like Shawshank was like based off that.
No, Shawshank was
Wait, no, Shawshank is with what's his name
Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman.
yeah.
Danny Trejo escaped from Alcatraz.
Well, in real
Escape
life.
from Alcatraz.
No, he did. Apparently, there's a lot of movies about Alcatraz.
Did you write in Clint Eastwood?
No, I just typed in Alcatraz movies.
Mm.
No, it was a very
Uh,
popular one that like.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was popular. I don't know.
Clint
Everyone had to watch. I swear to Clint
I've
Eastwood's
never
in
heard
it.
of this movie.
Oh yeah, it's called Escape from Alcatraz.
Oh, it's so good. No, it's so good. I'm not kidding. It's so
It
good.
does- You know what? It's rated 97.
It's
Rotten
so. I'm not kidding.
Tomatoes.
It's fucking
It's
amazing.
got Clint Eastwood. It's
What's
the
the
best movie
audience?
of all time. It's true. Audiences are loving it. 85%.
That's low. That's low.
Oh, it's a fucking. It's
That's
amazing.
Not
low.
as
That's
low
lower
as-
than Shawshank.
What other movies would be up there?
I know people love The Green Mile. That's a big movie.
Yeah.
People for sure love probably put The Dark Knight up there if they could.
Yeah.
That's one of their big movies. 100% people would put.
The Taxi Driver.
Oh,
There's
I'd
got to
put,
be some war Taxi Driver. Somebody would put some
That's a good
war
movie.
movies up there for sure.
Uh,
I'd put Interstellar up there. I love that movie.
Okay.
You do love that movie.
Yeah.
What's space movies big? Not Star Wars, obviously.
Space movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Alien.
2001 Space
Oh,
Odyssey.
2002.
That movie though,
Continuation of
remember we
Space-
watched it, right?
Which
Or
one?
2001.
Yeah, we watched it in theater in a rerun.
Holy fuck, that was an
It wa- it
insane
was a-
trip.
My first movie that had an actual intermission during it.
But
guess
just like
just
the
the-
first part of the movie is slow, but you're like, okay, like you watch the first part, and you're like, okay, this is like art. I get it. The second part,
Yeah.
there's a good 10-15 minute scene of this guy fucking like he's going through this guy
Yeah.
he's going through
He's
like
going through it.
this
There's
portal
colors flying
thing.
by him.
I think he
He's like,
entered a black hole or something happened. This
he
is
was
after,
evolving into the big baby.
yeah, because this is after the HAL 9000 stuff, right?
The black monolith evolved him.
And then he's just like, holy shit, it's insane shit's happening. Like 10-15 minutes. You're watching, it's like, fuck, if you're on LSD or something back in the day, man, we're just sitting there. And after a certain point, you're just like, I'm sick of this. We're dying. I wanted to like get up and leave. But
Yeah.
you like really feel the experience after everything happens after that. It's just like, it's almost intentional. Like, it's a really good movie.
When was that
But-
movie out? It wasn't 2000.
It came out in the 60s.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like 2000, huh?
Stanley Kubrick.
Kubrick.
What's okay? A quick question before we move on. What's your guilty pleasure movie? A movie that you know is bad, or may
What
not
gives
be,
you
but like you
pleasures?
go back regardless.
Resident Evil movies.
Oh, really? Those movies. Fuck's his name?
Fuck?
What's her name?
Mila Jovovich.
Oh, yeah, that's why I can't fucking
Alice.
say it. Mila Jovovich.
Our favorite actor of all time.
Wait, so what's your?
I
guilty
fucking
ple-
hate her. She never should have been in those movies.
What's your guilty pleasure movie
Kinda
series?
you're like,
Would that be Jason? I guess the Jason movies.
those
Oh,
are
the
good.
Jason
Those are
movies.
good. Those are good movies.
Those are guilty for sure.
'Cause they're-
All those movies.
Yeah.
The old Nightmare on
whole
Elm Street,
franchise.
the old like after Nightmare 3 guilty pleasure movies,
Yeah.
after like
Wow.
Jason fucking
6.
2 guilty pleasure movies.
Well,
Yeah,
Good. Four is not
mine.
bad.
good acting.
Well, they're good to
Four? Okay.
us, but it's like
Well,
they're not
considered.
considered in the realm of amazing movies. Like they're not standing toe to toe with like The Godfather.
I would say phone booth. I keep going. back.
Fucking
Yeah.
This guy makes it seem like he
That's
doesn't bring
right.
photo booth up a lot, but he does. Wait, photo booth.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
we
not
should
gonna like a
bring
movie
back
He
called
keeps
Photo
trying to
Booth.
drag us into the photo booth.
It's the phone booth. I like it because it's a simple story, one location, and it's like it's such a
If
cool
you go to
fucking
8
premise.
different podcasts, he says the same fucking thing.
Every
He
podcast
loves
I'm
phone
on.
booth. We
All right,
get it.
all
Who
right.
stars in it?
That one guy. Although, yeah, no, that fucking the vampire.
The-
So
no,
what's yours?
What? Isn't it Colin
No.
Farrell?
Yeah, he's a
no,
vampire.
he's
In what? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. In the movie I like.
So what's
I
yours?
thought you were gonna say the
Yeah.
Penguin.
he's a dark
Yeah,
guy.
that's true.
He is. He's
Oh, that's
Bullseye.
true. Yeah,
Bullseye,
yeah.
yeah.
Goddamn.
My guilty pleasure movie. I'm hoping if I say it longer and stretch it out, I'll think of one. There's a lot. Honestly, we like a lot of shitty movies.
Would it be a gaming movie?
Oh, I thought you were going completely different way with it.
No, would it be like a gaming movie or like
I do really like Doom. The first Doom.
Oh yeah.
There's
Ooh.
some really cool shots in the original Doom.
Okay.
But like I said, there's a lot of guilty pleasure movies. There is. There's a lot of stupid,
Yeah.
shitty movies. The Jeepers Creepers movies.
The late Friday movies, Part 7, Part 8. I love those ones.
Every Friday movie after 2. Guilty
No,
pleasure.
because
movie.
Part 4 is actually good acting, and same Part 6. Those actually
Yeah,
are,
but they don't stand toe to toe with the likes of really
Yeah,
good
but
movies.
they're different movies than like 5 and 7 and 8.
But to
Very
society.
no,
Like just like all the fucking
I call everything around
Halloween
here.
movies after 1 and 2.
Yeah.
No.
Shitty movies.
no, my opinion is the best one. If they're good,
My
if they're
opinion is
good,
the
they're
best.
better than like the Titanic and all that.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
They're
I wish
definitely
that
better.
You never said your answer. You just said there's a lot of movies out there.
Well, because I mentioned a lot that were guilty pleasure movies. I don't just have one.
Pick one.
There is a lot, like because I say the Resident Evil movies, but like
Yeah, that's
there's
true.
a lot
That's
of
a
movies
big
that if
spectrum.
they're on,
Mm,
like and they're bad, I don't know. I just
mm.
like I used to watch. I went through a phase where I watched a lot of these like B movies or like
Yeah.
C or D movies. I'd even say they were fucking horrible,
Movies.
and it was all the same premise.
D
Yeah.
movies.
Oh,
Watch a D movie.
oh, yeah.
No, like they were all like these movies. They were filmed in I think it was in somewhere in Europe. I don't know where, but it's basically that they're all different movies. They're all different movies, but it's the same story, different actors, but the same fucking story. Like
Yeah.
it's like these Americans or whatever will like
Yeah.
arrive to this island and they're like trying to like discover whatever, but then all of a sudden they're like, oh, there's this weird thing going around, or whatever happening, and then there's this person dressed up in like green like makeup, like literally green paint or green whatever,
Okay.
and they're a monster, and then there's just like these ceremonies happening, but then there's killings, and it's so bad. The acting is so
Oh.
bad.
That reminds me of the thing I used to watch that was really popular. What was that? A TV show where the actors were reused but different stories.
Yeah,
American
so-
Horror Story. Is that what you're talking
Oh
about?
no. That's
Oh,
American
you're
Horror
exposing
Story.
him. For watching
American.
that.
Was that what that was called?
American Horror Story. I'll say for American Horror Story, first 2 seasons were good.
Yeah.
I liked Coven season 3, and season 4 Freak Show was good,
Okay.
and then it just fucking went to shit.
Really? That's
Season
unfortunate.
5 Hotel, I
I used
was
to
like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Lady Gaga's here. This is weird.
Oh.
Number 6 was Roanoke or whatever. Roanoke. That was cool.
What times you gonna say it?
Well, because I got so much shit for saying that wrong one time.
Oh.
So much
Well,
fucking
not
hate.
from us.
No, I did a review of that episode. This is years ago.
How'd you say it?
Roanoke. But it's Roanoke because this is a whole
Well,
story.
did you
whatever.
watch the series?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Holy, now I'm starting to hate him. I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you
Roanoke.
watch the series? even?
I would say
I actually
my,
didn't watch the whole thing.
probably my top like guilty pleasure movie would be Dead Alive, the Peter Jackson like zombie
Oh,
movie.
okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Zendaya, the one
I
with
kick
the
ass for the Lord.
I kick ass for the Lord.
maybe
That's
Friday,
like top
yeah.
tier.
Maybe Friday vs. Jason's one of them.
Okay, you know
That's
what?
probably
That's a
one
good
of the better of all those movies.
Well, maybe I don't know.
That is a good option. Okay, so we talked a good bit about Rolling Stones.
I
We'll
want him
move
to be
on.
known. He's probably the only one who hasn't drank today.
So the Nintendo Switch. See, the thing is, the hamburger and the oh my god, what the fuck's wrong with me? The hamburger and the bread were frozen, but they're expired, so I'm poisoned. Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait,
We gotta
So
they're frozen.
Nintendo
though.
Switch 2
It's-
now we're
it's
talking
probably
about.
okay.
So,
all
We'll
expired.
find out.
so Nintendo Switch 2 came out.
Did you see the trailer for it?
Holy fuck.
God damn.
He's got his hands on it. He just pulls it.
I'll pull up the Switch 2
Out of the
right
void.
now.
Did you watch it?
No, I seen
Trailer?
pictures of it though. I didn't see a trailer.
Wait, do you want to see the trailer?
It's it looks honestly really good. I'm excited for it, but the thing is that I think
All right, I'll show you the trailer real quick, and we can kind of talk or react during it.
I kind of understand the whole thing of this really feels like a PS5 Pro or whatever you call it.
PS5 Pro. I understand what you mean.
Because it's not like because Nintendo, every new system is like a crazy new design, and they're always so innovative with shit.
How do you feel about like Xbox 360 to Series X or Xbox One rather?
Like that's the thing. So when you look at like actual consoles, like the Sony and Xbox, like they've never really, they've always kind of looked the same. Like they're just general consoles.
True.
So but like I don't know. To me, this looks like a handheld thing. It's on a dock. I just wish Nintendo would go back to consoles. The handheld thing, I don't get. Like I know people love it though, but
I wonder if they ever will, because right now they have two markets they're kind of competing against.
well, didn't the Switch just outsold the PS2 for the most whatever? of
Oh
all
yeah,
time?
the Switch is
So
sold
that's
really
fucking
well.
insane.
So I
Okay,
understand why they
I
want
don't
to
think
stick with
anyone
that.
would ever beat the PS2 ever.
I gotta stand in here because I'm listening to all this bullshit. There was a huge difference between PS1 to PS5 in looks.
No, I know. As I was saying that, I know PlayStation has changed quite a bit.
So is Xbox. Look at that thing compared to the 360.
So like Mega System.
Well, no, I was more thinking like
Yeah?
Xbox to
Just
like
the sound of it.
I don't even know where somewhere, but yeah, that has changed.
and
quite
if
a
you're
bit.
trying to tell me
Oh.
that the
I like
Switch
it.
1 to Switch
Very
2,
simple.
that looks exactly the same. What's the big difference between Wii and Wii U? That was a completely different console. They added a screen.
Wii U, well, Wii U I'd say looked a bit different, but Wii U was also very fucking stupid. I hated
I know, but the
Wii U.
console was pretty much the same, and they just added a touchpad.
Yeah, I bitched about that too, but I
I
fucking
give
hated
them
But that's
that.
a completely different
stuff for being
console.
creative with the Wii, because they always want the Wii's look so strange. It wasn't just a square or rectangle; it was like slanted. The GameCube was fucking cube. So they have done sequel consoles
I said
before, right?
cute.
Wii U.
Do you remember all the rumors back in the day about Pokemon, Nintendo Pyramid and all that?
Oh, yeah,
like
we
this
were
was like
hoping-
after
Oh.
GameCube.
This is before the
Yeah.
Wii. Yeah,
I remember all
Yeah.
those. Like I remember like the Xbox
So-
720 was supposed to be.
Yeah,
like
This
yeah,
design-
yeah.
This
720.
design, I do like it. It's big. It's a bigger Switch. People are suggesting that the Joy Cons can be used as a mouse because it has that animation.
Yeah,
of it
they're
trailing.
saying it will.
So
Like-
I don't know what that would be exactly. But
Kids have to remember, like, there's weird. They used to say we were in the information age.
Mhm.
They are like in the fucking times a million information age, and you'll get legitimate shit. The problem with our shit was like now everything is like Wikipedia is like a legitimate source. Like everything on there is pretty much legit.
yeah,
For us, it was like there could be anything on there. Not only that, there could be a site where it's like it will be like PlayStation and Xbox are combining to form the X Station, and you would fucking believe it. And you tell your friends, and they'd believe it. If you showed them that internet article, it was fucking real.
All the news on Twitter and everything.
But now it's just like with how easy Google is and news, it's like you check that, it's like there's a million articles you can fact check shit. It's like holy shit. Back in our day, like this is crazy to say, like back in our day, but when we were kids, it was so easy to miss. Like somebody made a blog or somebody made a post, and it could have been real.
Like it's funny when we think of Freddy
It's
versus
true.
Jason versus Michael Myers. Like I don't know where we saw that, but we just saw something. Oh, they were talking about it or something, and we just believed it for months that it was a possibility.
Yeah, but it was because it was on the internet, and it was
That was YouTube.
The internet
Yeah.
was like new.
Yeah.
So it was like easy to believe shit because nothing was being fact checked. Nothing. It's like it was hard enough to find a fucking website.
So
Yeah.
I think that the Switch 2 will be pretty successful. Obviously, but
No doubt.
What do you think will happen to consoles eventually? Because like I'm thinking like, okay, the kids nowadays like they're always on iPads. They're not playing their
they're not playing
N64s or
controllers.
GameCubes or like they're I mean, Xbox may be COD sometimes, right? But usually it's iPads, Roblox, and Minecraft.
but which they can
Fortnite.
use like on console and controller. But like they're really like my kids are amazing at using the fucking touchpad and everything. And I'm like, I'm trying to play Roblox on my phone. I'm like, this is fucking frustrating. Like, I need to use a controller, or like I'll play on the computer. But like,
So I feel like
your
consoles
boy
will
plays
just
on the console.
yeah, and it's saying and I think he prefers that, but mostly it's because he broke his iPad. But
I swear
but
iPad's taken over. Okay, so games that we saw, Mario Kart 9 was basically announced. We saw a glimpse of it in that teaser trailer. I'm excited because we played the hell out of Mario Kart.
if
We
we see
did all the DLCs.
if there was a way that we could stream like
Excited.
after this, like Mario Kart 9 and have drinks, or not Mario Kart 9, but Mario Kart,
Damn.
but like actually like online, like all of us are doing fucking races and like, oh my god, that'd be so fucking fun. Like
So-
Mario Kart,
That's true.
and
There'd be a way to do that.
that shit's like the best fucking like drinking
Mario
shit.
Kart.
Like
Well,
'cause there's drinking games as Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
There is a new 3D Super Mario game, probably. So
See?
that's after Mario Odyssey. Finally,
Mario
I'm
Sunshine
excited
2.
for
Mario
that.
Sunshine 2. That's
This
my life.
I feel is the biggest shift between other console gamers and Nintendo gamers. With other consoles, you get to the 9th of something, and people are like, "Holy, another one of these."
Yeah.
But with Mario, why not? Why aren't people like, "Holy fuck, haven't we raced enough tracks on Mario Kart?"
Yeah, like no one
That's
is
true.
mad.
Mario's just he's an addictive Italian.
Addictive
Jesus.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
that's right.
Have you had one of those in your life?
Speaking of that,
Oh my god. Mario Sunshine 2
I love how
Forest.
we always try to like shift the
Forest.
conversation. Ah.
The what?
Mario Sunshine 2 on the new Switch. That's like
oh, that'd be a
That's
dream
heaven.
come true.
that's better than heaven.
Out of all the characters in video game history, Mario has the most games,
Oh yeah.
and nobody bats an eye.
Yeah, no
Nobody's
one's
like,
pissed.
"Holy fuck, another Mario game!" It's always like, "Oh, another Mario game." Why the fuck hasn't that happened with a lot of shit? Like
Yeah.
people are like, "Holy fuck, do we need a 5th one?" But it's like with Mario, nobody gives a fuck.
Mario was like, it's such a weird thing because like, think about the 80s. Like Mario was like kind of like an arcade game with like Donkey Kong and all that, and like it was
True.
really popular. If you think about arcade games back in the day, like Dig Dug and Pac-Man and all that,
Dig
like
Dug.
it's weird that
It's funny.
Mario
There's
sort of had a
Did-
similar kind of start,
yeah.
but just became
Mario
like-
also stars in other games that aren't Mario games. He shows up in
Yeah.
tennis for the SNES. He shows up as in Donkey Kong in the 1980s. As
Oh,
the,
yeah,
as
yeah.
the protagonist.
Yeah.
So
He's also
there's
on
also
he's
Well-
also on the Majora's Mask guys back.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's
true.
just because out of all the games, Mario was like chosen by Nintendo. You're the face of the company.
yeah.
It's not Link. That's why Link doesn't have like Link's got a few games, but he's nowhere near Mario.
so it's likely to be as powerful as the PS4, which is a big step up from what we've been
Is it
getting.
PS4? Because I've been hearing Series S.
That would
Which
be
I know
Series
Series-
S
that means that's
isn't
as good as like
good either.
Yeah, Series S might be like PS4
That's
level.
the Series X.
Super. What the hell's a Series S?
S,
That's
is,
like
S
their-
is the cheaper version of that.
It's like
Okay.
it's like a
I see.
more powerful Xbox One,
Yeah.
Xbox One Pro.
I would like a Zelda game that I don't know, a little different from Tears and Breath.
Those games were amazing.
They are, but
Make a
I don't
third
think
one.
they can do it again unless they change the entire map.
Oh.
Well,
what I
that's
mean?
why I think they made Tears of the Kingdom so fast is because they're working on another Zelda.
Yeah.
I hope so. I don't
Because
know
they
what they're
re-
cooking up. I hope it's
Yeah.
good though. Right?
I just want, this Mario Kart's going to be probably
What's
really
weird,
fucking
though, is,
amazing. But
it kind of sounds like they're not going to move back to a classic Zelda formula. So I don't know what they're going to do, but
oh fuck,
because that's what they kind of said recently, or sort of. So
Times
Yeah.
change, boys. Times
No,
change.
You need temples. You don't do temples, I won't fucking play.
I know it's like a
It's
Final
tough.
Fantasy without a fantasy. There's so another Pokemon
wants
3D Pokemon game. There's gonna be a Metroid Prime 4 as well. I haven't still to play the first one.
I saw the trailer for the first one when we first got the GameCube. Remember that disc? Wasn't that weird? We got like a disc with the GameCube that like previewed all the games that you can get. It was like a trailer.
that was the Zelda game for GameCube we had. The Zelda game had.
It just weirdly there was a trailer that showed everything. There
Yeah,
was
it
like
had-
Super Monkey Ball 2 and all this shit. And I was like, holy fuck, I want to play all this
It was a
shit.
Zelda game that had Master Quest with it. I think.
Well, there was really no other way to promote it.
Yeah.
Like demo discs were so big. It's like back in that era, we used to get like magazines,
Mhm.
and magazines would have a demo disc attached to it
or
because it was the only way to really promote the game. There was like, it's crazy how even like demos have fallen by the wayside. You know what I mean? Like it's even rare to get like a demo on PS5 now, and I really felt like Resident Evil was bringing that back. Like they did demos for RE4 remake, RE2 remake, RE3 remake.
Whoa,
RE3
remake. Yeah,
and
I know what you mean.
people were like so into them, and I feel like a lot of people started doing that after. But it's like such an easy thing. But I feel like people whose games suck, they don't do it.
Yeah,
because it's like they don't even want you to test it because it's like, well, we got a fucking piece of shit here, and if you play it, you're not going to buy it. But like those RE games, they were confident.
What were Game Sharks?
Game Sharks allowed you to access like the files of the game.
Yeah, you could cheat. It's basically action replay codes. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. You can, if you ever use emulators, you can use action replay codes to give yourself infinite health, gravity jump. But before you could do that, they were on actual physical things, action replays you can buy in Walmart. And alongside that was Game Sharks, another company.
Yeah, because I remember we put like a Game Shark thing inside the Super Nintendo. Then you put in like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game we had, or like whatever.
Yeah, and you could shark all around.
You could shark all over the place.
That's not how we beat Contra. Do you remember when we beat Contra 3?
Yeah, so it's another impossible. It's like when we were playing Friday the 13th on the SNES. It's impossible to play legitimately.
That was one
like, was cheap.
Remember we like died laughing because we like fuck it, we broke ourselves. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It's to we got to the point where stupid things were making us laugh. We were just
like
dying.
fucking dying, like because it was just like literally we like it was like okay, my turn. I'd jump, I'd die, and we're like fucking like.
All I remember
it's like Tomorrow Sunshine.
Is that I was like violently laughing to the point where the room got real quiet.
I know
we couldn't fucking breathe. So I was scared. So I went upstairs. Yeah, I walked. We were in the basement, and I was going up.
Wait, that was
I
Sunshine,
left the
right?
room, and I was going upstairs because I wanted to stop laughing.
That was Tomorrow Sunshine, right?
No,
No,
it
it
was
was
Contra.
Contra.
No, because that same happened with us. You went upstairs.
No, this is different. Contra 3. This is way worse.
I don't know.
This was at Dad's house.
All of it was from me. I was playing the game. I was trying to make it jump, but I kept failing. That's all it was. Well, it cracked us
but
up
it
to the
just
point where I
started
was
as like,
dying.
oh, we're laughing. Then it just got
We were
to the
playing,
point where
on hour 3.
because I remember because my ex was there. I remember she was kind of looking at us like,
yeah,
what the
because
fuck?
we're
And
a
it just
bunch of
got to
fucking
the point where
freaks. It's just the room got quiet.
It got quiet. We were
It's like, am I
fucking-
crying or laughing? I'm just leaving, going upstairs. It's just
I
so
swear it was
weird.
about 30, 40 minutes of that. Like it was
Yeah.
so fucking long. Like,
I remember 5 years ago, Christian went upstairs. Tomorrow Sunshine. I kept falling off.
So upstairs, what
No,
I don't remember that.
no, it was like dude. You know levels.
the
Like,
secret
Wait,
levels.
did we ever
and
play
some-
Sunshine in the Beat?
Yeah,
wait,
we
wait, here?
Yeah, we did.
This was in 2019. We
Yeah.
played
It's like kept
downstairs there in the.
I kept jumping
I
from
don't
the
remember.
room, and then we were laughing. You went upstairs. You couldn't breathe.
Really?
Yeah.
He's stealing
I don't know.
memories again.
Yeah,
No.
stealing memories. Yeah, well, that's so weird, right? So many memories that he stole from me.
Bad memories. Bad boy, bad kid.
So, okay. By the time you've seen this, Donald Trump, new president in America.
His dad.
Uh, But I bring him up because he also launched something recently called, well, his own meme coin. We were talking about meme coins 2 weeks ago. And God. I can fucking talk. Is there asbestos in the goddamn room? 2 weeks of coins. Fucking two podcasts ago. Jesus. And it was in regards to Haktua. She made a meme coin and rug pulled, and then she's in a lot of shit right now, but she made a lot of money because she screwed over her fans. Speaking of which, Trump is doing the same thing. He launched a meme coin. Don't buy into it if you're out there, because these always get rug pulled or they always fall in price. Only stable Bitcoins, like, you know what I mean? So don't do it. It's like 10 billion or some shit or what? Like, what's the fuck is this meme coin ad? It's like going crazy high, and it's because that's what you do. It's fucked up. Like with Haktua, I don't think Trump might even understand what it is. But keep in mind, Donald Trump has sold NFTs, so that's the thing.
Sure.
He has done that.
So is that Miss Universe?
No, yeah, we're gonna talk about Ms. Universe, all the sexy mamas. No, Miss Unsinkable. Miss Unsinkable is a extraordinary woman who, you know what? We should have talked about this when we brought up fucking Titanic. That would have been the perfect segue.
It's true.
But no, if Christian, my friend, if you can look up Miss Unsinkable, she is an extraordinary woman who not only survived that Titanic, but 2 other like famous fucking boat sinkings.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Damn.
So
I've heard
Violet Jessup.
Violet Jessup.
I've heard of this woman.
Miss Unsinkable.
So-
Holy shit.
Miss Unsinkable was on all 3 sister ships of the Titanic. What the fuck? Wait, there weren't 3 Titanics that sank. Sister ships? I guess they're not identical ships. She survived Titanic on a lifeboat 16, then survived Britannic by holding onto a spare lifeboat belt. What? Whatever.
Life belt.
Yeah, so she keeps surviving these boats.
Now,
We
can
need
you
to know
imagine
why.
that you're on that Titanic and it's going down and you survive.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, I'm getting my courage back. You know
Go
what?
back
There's
on a
this other
boat.
boat. You know what? It can't happen twice. You get on this fucking boat. Next thing you know, Titanic times 2. It's Titanic 2. And then you're like, what are the fucking odds?
I know, like, holy
And
fuck.
then you get off the boat. And then you're saved. And next thing you know, you get on. And then you're like, can't happen. 3.
Another. Apparently, she survived a ton of stuff. Like way more than the boats.
Is this a
What
fairy
is
tale?
this? Wait, like, is this like the movie Unbreakable? Where she, like, the guy yeah, unsinkable. Like some guy is like purposely taking down the ships and like just to find a survivor. And she's
Just
the
to
one.
find you has superpowers.
Yeah, she's around.
Fuck, we made our movie Unsinkable.
Unsinkable. That'd be a dumb way to do it. Sink boats.
She's
That's
That's fucking hilarious.
Wild stuff, man.
Miss Unsinkable, find it in theaters.
Yeah, exactly.
It's coming out Unsinkable. Starring who? Who would be Miss Unsinkable?
Amelia
Obviously.
Jovovich.
Fuck you, you son. Keep her off our screens.
Paul Anderson,
What are you
get on
jerking
it.
off?
No, I'm pounding the table.
You were going like this.
This is not jerking off.
That's the motion.
No, I'm just being normal.
That's the last thing you say. I'm just being normal, guys. What the fuck?
Guys, I'm just being normal.
So there's a trailer we
That's
all
exactly
watched
what an alien would say.
about. So we tried to get you guys to watch The Monkey by accidentally casting our phone to the TV as you were watching hockey.
I really fucked that up. I really thought that was, we were downstairs, and for you guys who don't know, this is like the upstairs space, and there's a downstairs space. And we were downstairs, Christian and I, and they were upstairs watching a hockey game. And so I was downstairs, and I was like, oh, let's watch the Monkey trailer. And I tried to cast it to his TV, and then I'm like, after like 5 seconds, I'm like, this ain't your TV. I was like, oh, fuck, we're casting to upstairs.
We were
So-
trying to watch The Monkey,
We watched the Monkey
which I
trailer.
saw a teaser for in trailer. Oh my god!
In
For
trailer's
fuck's sake.
eyes.
I saw a teaser for in a theater, not a fucking trailer. I was watching a trailer and I saw a teaser. What the hell's wrong with everybody?
Don't blame us.
Everybody right now. It's so strange. What's going on, everyone?
Holy
Don't you
fuck.
fucking blame all of us.
So I was under the impression this movie was more scary. And I thought it was like a monkey paw situation. You make wishes, they come true in unexpected and terrible ways. But this is like a horror comedy if you watch this trailer. I'll bring up some images of
it
it.
seems okay. Osgood Perkins, who had a bit of a run going on, he just directed Longlegs, one of the most highly awarded, probably like horror movies of the year. And then he's coming out with The Monkey, which is I believe, a short story, or it's either a short story or a book, one of those from Stephen King.
What was that thing that kept repeating in the trailer? Was it the way he yelled? Like, oh, I mentioned it when we were watching it.
Oh, monkey.
It was something, I don't know. Yeah, no, it began with like, everybody thought the murder was actually a murder suicide, but I know it was the monkey.
It was like really out, like in your face. It was really like in your face. It's like the monkey.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, it's this. If you want to look at it, there's the monkey.
It's the classic, like that monkey up there.
It's a cursed monkey. I don't know if it's visible in the camera, but there's a monkey up there.
He's being normal.
The trailer is ridiculous. It looks like a decently good horror comedy.
It's about this monkey that seems to be cursed or whatever. And it's just like the monkey curses the family pretty much. And it's like a cursed item that's like around. So it's just like what happens is that the monkey's around, and I believe it like haunts one person of the family and it kills people like around them.
Oh, weird.
Oh, I like that.
So it just keeps killing people around this guy in like in Final Destination-esque ways.
Oh yeah.
So it's like things will fall down, knock into other things. I got hiccups.
Here's an actual quote from the movie. "Hello, brother. The monkey that likes killing our family. It's back. It must be vanquished." So think of that whatever you will.
Yeah, it was rough. Honestly, there was a lot of parts that were like really in your face, way too in your face, way too fucking in your face.
It's true. It's an awkward movie, an awkward monkey time. Will we watch it? Did we watch Night Swim? No, we didn't.
Did we watch Night Bitch? No,
I would love to watch
didn't.
all the Paranormal Activity movies, like I don't know,
Paranormal Titties.
Paranormal Activity movies again. Like we rewatch the movies again.
That was the first Paranormal Activity movie. Was the movie to make the biggest turnaround in like for box office.
Yes,
I think it like had a fucking box budget of like 50,000 and it made like fucking 100 million or something.
An absolute gold mine of an idea. Just a bunch of rich people recording themselves, and they move a chair or something with a string.
Well, that's the thing is that you got like they were pioneers. They were the
Wasn't
first
it weird
people
that,
to do it.
Like nearly every single movie, it was a rich person's house. Like they're not middle class. They're like high end, ridiculous shit. Like, was there ever, because you guys watch those movies, was there ever one where it was like cheap? Like
maybe the later ones.
Like a normal guy's house.
Yeah, I feel like later. Like I think the best one's probably 3. Well, all the houses look insane.
Number 2 is
so
probably the
they're
scariest
all
one, I think.
I swear it's the house of the producer.
Number 2 is the scariest one, I think.
You know, it's a really
Number
good
2.
song. Actually, you know, it's something that terrified me as a kid.
Oh, okay.
That is a really good song though. Is Heffalumps and Woozles, the Winnie the Pooh scene.
Yes,
to me that's such a good fucking song.
And Woozles,
but like
speaking of which,
when I was a kid, watching that scene, like if I was watching Winnie the Pooh at nighttime or something, like going to sleep to that when that part would come on, I'd be so fucking
it's
scared.
funny, right? How
it's so weird.
What the fuck?
It's just weirdly scary, even for kids.
Because I put it on recently for my kid. Well, this was a couple years ago actually for my kids, and they all got freaked out at that part. Like as soon as you start seeing like the elephants and all this weird shit and all the colors and everything, they're just like, it's so fucking scared. It's such a weird thing because it's a kid's thing.
I think that was like what is that in Dumbo, the pink elephants? Like something where the pink elephants dance, and it was like very trippy. Also, the entirety of Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, this is definite
creepy.
like Alice in Wonderland-esque animation. Alicimation.
Man, I remember this.
Yeah.
So it terrorized you, obviously, too.
Yeah, like why do I remember this from Winnie the Pooh and nothing else?
Hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Let's dive deep into
about it.
Christian psyche as a child.
What happened?
Well, actually, let's dive into something that happened to him at 10 years old. People want to know what was going through your mind at 10 years old.
While I was watching Heffa.
No. You were Christian. You were 10 years old. And
I was playing Smash Brothers on the GameCube.
well, release the footage. Release the footage.
Your name is Christian and you're 10 years old. And
He won't admit it.
It's not a bad song.
He was a cool kid back then.
Beware.
He liked
Beware.
women. Beware.
Beware. Holy shit. It's like Winnie the Pooh is drowning. Meanwhile, he's having this
You know
like
what? I remember
vision.
this.
Isn't
Well,
that
it's
a fuck?
all in our fucking
Yeah.
psyches buried deep down.
Holy, it's like in chapter 2 when they're having the dinner at the Chinese restaurant. It's like, wait a second, I remember
the
something.
clown. We
The
remember
clown.
the heffalumps and woozles.
Yeah. Only nobody else does. Like there's zero.
everybody does it. Even mom and dad. Ooh.
Oh, it's
Oh man, you know what? I love the Winnie the Pooh's
Winnie the Poozles.
Winnie the Pooh movies. The ones on VHS. I remember always going to grandma's place. and
Oh,
we'd-
yeah,
I'd,
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
ask to borrow all of them. Like the I don't know, it's the older movies.
Yeah.
The movie that came out in like 2011. Banger of a movie.
Which one's that?
Fucking awesome. It was called like Winnie the Pooh. Just Winnie the Pooh.
Like cartoon?
Yeah.
I should check it out.
Great.
Did you guys see okay, so The Simpsons, the Fox company, whoever owned Disney Plus, I guess, they posted a picture in support of the California fires and what's going on there on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that.
But okay, so if you read the comments, people are not happy about it, and it's largely because it feels hollow, and it's there's like some backing information, or like the vibes are wrong, I guess the best way I can put it. And this makes sense only when you also consider that Seth MacFarlane hand drew Brian Griffin, a popular character, Family Guy. He hand drew him on a piece of paper and then wrote a special note there, and it's like basically like a positive message for California, whatever. And that one is going over really well. People love that. They're like, thank you. So it's like, I bring this up because it's like corporate hollow The Simpsons, where everybody looks static and like, is it even recognizable anymore? Versus something where it's like more care is put in, right? You go out of your way a bit more to hand draw something.
because Seth MacFarlane like drew it.
Yeah, like
and it was on
took
his
time
thing
out to
and
do
he-
that, and it looks
Oh,
nice.
I
The other thing that I heard is that he has hand drawn other things throughout the years, but he hasn't hand drawn Brian in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you look at the Simpsons one, like everybody had, I don't know, maybe I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up while we figure
It does.
this out.
I don't know. Like
it
what?
rings
Like,
hollow. It's hard to describe why, because it is a message in support, which is nice, but like at the same time, man, does it look like a PR thing for the company? And that's
well,
kind of
I wouldn't necessarily be upset about it. I would just because I mean, like they're showing support. They're doing a good thing. I would just kind of praise what Seth
but like,
MacFarlane
is
is
the
doing
support
more.
that it raises awareness?
Like, I don't really know what it does. I guess it's just showing support, kind of just like, oh, you know.
I know,
that's
but
how-
like, what does it do? I just don't. I don't like. I understand like raising awareness, and maybe it gets people to understand a bit more, and then they donate.
yeah,
But like, just in support.
that's the thing, is it's nothing. It's basically like get well. So here's the thing. Here's
Yeah.
the image they released.
yeah, I saw that earlier.
Oh, that's cool.
So they're all just sad or whatever,
I like
right?
that.
So people are not happy.
I don't know why it's so dumb. I like that.
Because it's yeah, so they're not happy with that. They're happy with the actual hand drawn thing. So that's, take from that what you will. A lot of it comes from The Simpsons hasn't been good for like 20 years now. Family Guy, people are kind of, they don't know if they know it's still
I
on,
haven't
but they
watched
still
a Family
watch
Guy
it.
episode in maybe
Yeah,
fucking.
but I don't know if it had the
years.
same sharp decline that The Simpsons had.
But can we also
Yeah.
talk about why
Also,
Bart doesn't
That
look
people were-
upset?
people are saying in the comments, Bart doesn't seem to give a fuck. He's not sad. He's not sad at all. He's kind of happy about it. Everybody else, see, the thing is like, okay, look at everybody's
Wow.
eyes. They all have the same sad expression.
Yeah,
It's
I
robotic.
noticed that
It's
too. I did
hollow.
notice that.
Man,
You know, what's funny. That was
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
my
Yeah,
reaction
it is
to
very
it.
strange. But all I think is like,
If you're not if you're not donating and this is just a picture from like, I hope you get better, then no. Just donate instead of making a picture and whatever, donate to the
or do both.
the firefighters.
Yeah, do both.
Yeah, exactly.
Like donate something, but like because they got Disney money now. They are Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but even to make them look sad is weird.
I know there's something weird about it. I just don't know if because like Seth MacFarlane, he created Brian, so it's like get well, and he like
Well,
lists out the places.
Did Matt Groening, like, I know he created Simpsons, but did he draw the characters?
Yeah,
Or like, how did that
he
work?
initially did draw them. So this is like, I think this is more Disney. That's the thing, is it's not from the creator or the writers, probably, and all the writers are gone. So like this is really, this is an IP that's being like on life support constantly with the defibrillators, and yeah,
My argument
it
with The
doesn't feel
Simpsons
very
being
good.
on life support is that if it was going to go away, it would have years ago.
I don't think it's on life support.
No, I don't. If you actually look at the numbers, it's very good.
yeah. Oh, I mean in
The
terms of
numbers,
quality.
and well, the numbers even what people watch on cable still every Sunday. It's insane.
It's a big show.
I
It's a
don't
big
understand
show,
it.
but
Yes.
good place to end it. You know what? We all
Yeah.
show our support.
Thank you all for watching The Empty Minds. I've been John Odds on Twitch. I've more so been Film Tyrant on YouTube. Rising subscribers, currently covering From, apparently a bad show, but I'm going to be covering because it's funny. And subscribe to Mini Minds also in the description below. So that's where I can be found. What about Bobbity over there? Where can he be found?
Bobbity 188.
And that's on Twitch.
Yeah.
And his name is Brendan.
And you can find me over at I got a YouTube channel, Big Budge, where I stream as well, and I got twitch.tv/Big Budge, as well as I appear on the John Odds YouTube channel where he streams. He appears on my channel, as well as we all got Empty Minds 4B. We all appear on there. That's skyrocketing. It's taking off. We're all hard over there. And so yeah, follow us, please. I always
That's right.
desperation.
Play. I know that reminds me of when Forrest and I were doing a YouTube channel, and we're like, it was called Games Idol at the time, actually. Not backstory, but like hidden knowledge. I remember we were doing we were doing an outro to a recording we were doing. We were playing Crash Bandicoot, and I said, the way I said it, I said like, please subscribe, and then I ended with please. I made it sound so desperate.
Please subscribe.
And you gave me a
please.
look like, don't duplicate that. I was like, please subscribe.
So
I said
please subscribe.
I said it backward. I said subscribe, please. That changes the entire thing.
Subscribe, please. Okay, bam, bam.
Okay.
Welcome.
What was vamping that time?
Wait, what?
We're fucking bumping. No, it was already doing the outro when I was saying that.
Really? That was gonna be our outro?
Well,
now
I didn't think that was gonna be our outro. I thought that was more that you had added. I didn't know it was the bomb bomb.
I'll just make this
This is
entire
the
thing. I'll
extra
double it. Your long outro.
The bomb ba-dum.
So we're gonna be streaming.
This is what you're gonna say during the bomb ba-dum. Oh,
Oh man,
shove
so
that in
many
your ass.
outtakes.
Would you? How much?
I don't have ass.
Do you think you don't have? If we had an
You say I
only,
love my ass?
not only.
No, I don't have
But
an
an
ass.
OnlyFans, can we keep the outtakes
Yeah,
on
an
there? Like all of our mistakes are on OnlyFans. That's not allowed.
Wait, what that makes
What
it sound like you
mistakes?
have an OnlyFans and it was one of your mistakes.
Can we throw all of our mistakes on OnlyFans? That sounds weird,
Yeah, like all
actually.
the drunken nights we had with each other.
All of our forgetful moments.